Hello again, PadanFain here, and new ship, new video. I've just picked up the Incomparable, and well, the first couple of games didn't go so well, but this is game number 3, and well, it is pretty incomparable. Bit of a strange ship, really. Long, really long, not much health, 70k, but it does have a really mad super heal, which I think is the same as the Thunderer. Might be better. Lots of gimmicks: speed boost, hydro, and spotter plane. 17.8k range, I think it is. And a mad concealment of 10.6 kilometers. The first couple of games I was playing it much like a battleship, like I normally play battleships. In this game, I decided to be a bit more patient, and it does pay off. It's a decent game, so I thought I'd stick up a video, see how we're going. This is me just checking the torpedo angles. I actually didn't realise it had torpedoes in the first 2 games, and I was like, hang on a minute, this thing's got torpedoes. So, so I've just figured out that the Incomparable has torpedoes. 10k British. I think it's 4 a side, and you can fire them singly or as a wave of 4. I was going to say foursome, but a wave of 4, not a foursome. So yeah, in this game we try to get some cover, and then we sort of wait and just see what's going on. I'm going to try not to die instantly, which is what happened in the last 2 games. I pushed a bit too heavy, a bit too hard, much like I do in the Georgia. Actually, I played it like a Georgia and got battered. So let's see how this one goes. Hopefully a little bit better. So we do decide to get the spotter plane up, see if we can get some at range on the Yamato. Don't think we get much on him at the range, but you know, just trying to get grip with the guns. It's a new ship to me, firing angles and things like that. So we're going to sit behind this island a while and just try not to get murdered. See the Napoli about to ground. It looks like he's grounding anyway. He stops in time. Really manoeuvrable, the Napoli. Yeah, got a couple of K. An overpen is actually 1900 damage with these shells. So
engine boost activated.
6 overpens is nearly 12k damage. Go figure. So we don't really want to push out at this Yamato. We know there's a DD in the cap as well because it's been taken at the moment. So we're just going to wait. And I am quite patient here. I do wait here a good few minutes before making a move further in. Big long ship, probably not the best plan to sit broadside, but yeah, I don't think the Yama's pushing. So yeah, we're just going to sit around here, try and pick up targets. Doesn't get spotted there, so I'm just going to be patient.
Spotter returning to ship.
So this is my second steel ship. I don't play clan battles. I haven't got much of a clan. It's just me. Had a few real life friends, so we have fun. If anyone wants to join, let me know. We're English speaking, based in the UK, but we would welcome any nationality. Absolutely fine, as long as you speak English. Otherwise, it's going to get a bit confusing. You can teach us some other languages if you like. We'll be shit at learning because we're from the UK. We're rubbish at languages, but we're lazy. Anyway, back to the game. So still here, and you know, nearly 4 minutes gone, and I just haven't done much, and that's okay. I was trying to just stay alive in this game a little bit longer. I really did get murdered in the first 2 games. I was like, whoop, this is not how to play this. So try and get some crossfire on the Kerr first. Good chance of good chance of Zedels from this range, I would guess, but Not sure how they work, but yeah, no, it's not happening. I mean, the angles seem quite good on the guns. They don't seem too difficult to hit with. Quite low, to be fair. Obviously low and heavy, I guess. So. Alright, there we go. 20k. 3 pens and over pen, 20k. It's like 6, 6 and 2 or something. Just keeping an eye on this Yamato. Just make sure he doesn't get any freebies on me. And we're quite happy with this spot.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Side on curve first. He doesn't learn his lesson. Okay. That dispersion looks good, doesn't it? 14k knocked his gun out. That'll help.
Intelligence data.
Keep an eye on the Yama.
Engine boost deactivated.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
I didn't notice the curve first popped up again there, but I think I have a little period here where I aim at someone, he disappears. I aim at someone else, he disappears. So we think, oh, we'll go for the Yama. I don't think he pops up again, but we were just holding that central ground, just stopping anyone pushing through. Alright, Yamato. I aimed at his side here and got ricochets, I think. No. Depends. Oh well. At some point I did get ricochets, so I guess that's because they have more than 35mm, is it? Tends to overpen most things, but I'm not good at remembering the armor values, unfortunately. I just like to play as we go.
All stations.
Yeah, you can see those
requesting fire on the
really
designated
low arcs, almost like Russian cruiser shells, really. Really low and fast arcs, so they, you know, they are good to shoot, good to aim with. Easy to get on target. So I've noticed here that there's a storm coming in and we're going to start losing range. And even me, I like to get in people's faces, if I'm absolutely honest with you. I like to push in. I've got a DD in front of me, a Ragnar, so I'm like, well, I'm going to support him. I'm going to see if we can do something about this Yamato.
Spotter airborne.
Again, just patient. I haven't moved much in the game. Obviously, you can use the torps to get an idea of their speed. Looks like the Yamato's going to push out, so
Engine boost activated.
just decide let's get some torps in him. Oh, yeah, should finish him off. Yep, can't do that. Alright, so we finish off the Yamato, and the Cyclone's pushing in. We'll push into the cap first. Oh, look, my torps are going to get him as well. And again, that really good concealment, and you tend to go invisible quite quickly. So, yeah, we're back concealed into the middle of the cap. And once the Cyclone kicks in, I'm going to push at this German battleship, the Prusong. He's asking for support. Shimmer, yeah, alright, we'll have a look through there. Don't think there's anybody there. Do keep my guns in for a little bit. Give him some cover. Alright, we'll throw some random torps down. Something you would never have done in the game a few years ago, because friendly fire, but yeah, it's probably a good job they removed that, otherwise subs would just be getting murdered in the first few minutes, wouldn't they?
Spotter
Free
returning
shot
to
of that
ship.
guy as the Cyclone kicks in.
Get back.
Couple pens, nice. Okay, alright.
Attention. Support that target.
I need intelligence data.
It says DD, but Ragnar should be able to deal with him, so sometimes you just gotta trust your teammates. You think, yeah, it's gonna be enough. And yeah, here comes the
Torpedoes direct
push.
front.
Some torps to
Torpedoes,
avoid.
direct front.
Do the best we can.
The ship is on fire.
Yeah, pop that heal there because it's an early game. I hadn't realised how powerful that heal was, to be honest with you. I didn't realise it was such a strong heal. Only my third game, as I say, so still getting to grips with it, really. Knockout gun, that's pretty good. Just checking how long my torps can take to reload, so give it 10 seconds. They're pretty quick to reload, so I'm going to shoot at the Yoshi and try and torp the croissant. I can. There's those. I think he turns to a ram, which isn't going to work. He gets tons of vets. Wow. Not quite dead. Two fires, just take those out. Do get the other torps on, but I think somebody else finishes them off. Yeah. We were going to finish him with the torps though, and yeah, with those torp hits on the croissant, it's a lot of damage. We're up to 180k. Should be able to deal with this Yoshino as well on this side. Yeah. 20k Citadel, nice. So these guns hurt if you get them right. Obviously wary of the Yoshi torps, so just sort of straightening up, getting ready to avoid them really. Hopefully finish him off. There they are. Okay, should be able to avoid most of them.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. The ship is on fire.
Yeah. Finish him off the Citadel randomly through the nose. Get a heal on again. As I say, a little bit uncertain of the heals in this game, if I'm absolutely honest. A little bit uncertain because it's only my third game, but respectable score already, 200k. Just a bit more patient at the start of the game this time, just to get into it. It's not one of those ships that can have like a really. It doesn't feel to me like a ship that can have a strong early impact. Something like the Yamato, which you can just delete people one shot. The Satsuma, the I don't know Republic, even like anything with that sort of AP at range, you can do somebody real damage early in the game, but this one feels more like you need to be patient to get into the game a little bit more, which I guess in the current game isn't always the best plan. Some of them only last 5 minutes, but hey ho.
Spotter airborne.
Just throwing some torps out in case the Conqueror's going to sort of come forward into him, but I think he nudges round into the island. I'm trying to get in the game as quick as I can, but I was hoping he was going to come out at me. I'd love to brawl a Conqueror at 8 kilometers, so yeah.
Nice work.
Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get to play with the Conqueror, but hey ho. So on to the next cap. There is a Napoli, a Kerfest, and a Zhao left, and still a little bit of damage to do. So it is 4-3, so it's a relatively close game, although we've got 2 DDs, so we should have a bit of an advantage here. And obviously the cap advantage, which ticks away as you go.
Spotter returning to ship.
And what's that, like a 90-second reload on the torpedoes? Like, if I fire these off, we'll have a quick look.
Battle ends in
Yeah, like
5
less
minutes.
than 90 seconds, which is really good for battleship torpedoes. 10 kilometer as well, so definitely useful. An 8 kilometer cyclone, I feel like it really helps the ship. It felt good at the, with everyone else being forced to close with you. Strangely, it feels like a good brawling ship. Oh, it's got torps on it, so little blind fire effort on the curve first. Not very good at using the mini map to aim. I've tried. It's not my thing.
Engine boost deactivated.
Oh, there's a Zao there somewhere. I'm coming, Monty. I'm coming. Don't die. And the cyclone's gone. So we're now in the middle of a shit show. It's time to get involved. And start with. Fire some torps in their general direction. Zao's a priority for me here. Probably more dangerous. I want to close with the curve first and use my torps really. And although it's quite squishy, it's not too bad point on. It doesn't like disappear, so. Oh, the Zao's giving me broadside, thanks. No, clever play. Managed just to shrug off some of those. Well, not many of them, but some of them. Tops of the curve first. Should be able to finish the Zao off for the next volley. That is the plan.
Problem solved, sir.
Probably short on the front end. Do get some torpedo hits. 250k, okay. Just trying to angle to the curve first. I want to finish the Zao. Come on, I'm going to die. Finish the Zao.
Torpedoes to starboard.
And the secondary is just doing enough, I think. Ah, we killed him. We got him.
Destroyed an
That's I
enemy
managed to get a
cruiser.
fire on the curve first on my way out there. So it burns a little while. I think that's it. So 271k, 3 kills, 3 citadels, 5 torp hits, and yeah, nearly 2 million tanked as well. So, or 2 million potential damage as they call it. So yeah, decent game overall. We do end up winning this one, thankfully. Careful, shouldn't be lasting much longer. So yeah, the Incomparable, and I mean it kind of is incomparable. It's a very different beast to your usual battleship in World of Warships, and yeah, a strange one to play. I've had a few really bad games and a few really good games. Honestly, more bad ones than good. And if they're bad ones, I tend to just push a bit too hard and get murdered, if I'm honest.
I need intelligence data.
Affirmative.
I think the game goes to the wire. I think the Gurfers just avoids them for a few minutes, but only sort of 20 seconds left. Yeah, decent game that actually. Usually I do have a decent game when there's no CV and no subs, eh? Tends to be the way of things. They tend to be close affairs if there's no CV and subs in there. But yeah, good game for the Incomparable. My third game in it, so still learning the ship. There's the stats page again, 271k. Much love. Peace out.